Hi, this is Frank Furness, and today we're going to take a look at how to find new clients and business. Well, if we start here prospecting, how and where do we find the new business? Well, first thing we've got to do is maybe cold call or warm call. Now, this is the hardest thing for any of us to do because nobody wants to pick up the phone and cold call someone that doesn't really want to speak to you or buy your product that you've got to convince to get an appointment with. But if you know how to do it, and if you've got the right scripts, it'll work for you. By the way, scripts only work if you never read them, if you only know them off by heart. Well, let's take a look at a couple of scripts that really work well here. This is one here, and if we go through this here, John Smith, please, John. This is Frank Furness from XYZ. How are you today? And you smile. Now, there's 4 different things you can do over here. The first thing, if it's a totally cold call, you can say, has my name been mentioned to you at all lately? And this gets them thinking, not yes or no, I want to see you, rather than maybe somebody referred me. So you're taking them out of their normal state. If it's a referral, has Greg Jones mentioned my name to you at all lately? Or if you've just sent them a brochure or an email, this call is regarding the letter, the brochure, the email we sent you. Did you receive it? Now, whatever they say, you just agree with them. If they say no, well, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. This here is your whole sales script. John, as you may be aware, our company have recently developed some ideas on how to solve your construction objectives with a difference. If I'm a construction company, if I was a dentist, some ideas on how to get your teeth redone at the lowest cost for the best quality. Whatever it is, this is your hot button that you're putting in here. We'd be happy to drop by. Now that replaces I would like to set up an appointment. Word psychology says I would like to set up an appointment people associate with pain and money. So we'd be happy to drop by and give you the opportunity of seeing it. We're calling John to say we'll be on your area on Wednesday at 3 and wondered if you would be in, or wondered we're going to be in your area on the 3rd. And so, yeah, I like to say we're calling and we're going to be in your area on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Will you be in? If they say yes, that's great. If they say no, I just say, okay, when else would suit you? Now, the thing is, we get a lot of objections. I'm not interested. I'm happy with my existing supplier. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. You just agree with them, whatever they tell you. Well, that's okay, John. We find this is the case with most people, even before we ring. All I'm asking for is a courtesy of 40 minutes of your time, 20 minutes of your time, so that should you have some area of interest, either now or in the future, you'll know what's available. When would be a good time for us to get together? I'm going to be in your area Friday at 3. Will you be in? Now we go on to referrals. And referrals, we've got to get referrals from everybody. Here's the thing, you only ask for a referral from a client when they like you, they trust you, and you're doing a great job for them. Now here's an easy referral script for you. If we were to swap jobs today, who would be the first 3 people you would call on? And by the way, if you want to get a whole lot of sales scripts, 39 sales closing scripts, referral scripts, telephone scripts, just go to www.frankfurnessresources.com. Take a look at all the free resources that will be there for you. Or drop me an email, frank@frankfurness.com. The next thing is build a profile with articles. Now, I use articles all the time, and one of the easiest things to do is find out which magazines would your articles fit into. So I write sales articles, and I'm always looking for where can I actually put these articles into. And I've found all kinds of magazines where I've been able to get my articles for free. Have a look at this. This is a Financial Times that goes all over the world, International Wealth Management. For 2 years, I had my own column in this newspaper. I was flying to Dubai. There was one of the books in the seat in front of me. I took it out. I read it. When I got to Dubai, I phoned the editor. There's the article. This is low cost, no cost marketing. So we've got cold calling, we've got referrals. A swap meeting. What is a swap meeting? Well, a swap meeting is where you get together with salespeople from other companies that are selling to the same market as you, but different kinds of products. Let me give you an example. I worked with a company recently that sells guns. Now, who do they sell to? They sell to armies. What else do armies buy? They buy uniforms, they buy tents. So what we did is we got the salespeople together from the guns company, the tent company, and the uniform company, and once a month they swap leads. Now they're all selling to the same market, but they're not in competition. Clubs and social activities. This is a great way to prospect. And when I first came over to England 15 years ago, I wanted to meet wealthy people. I joined an exclusive golf club. I joined a very exclusive gym. I joined Toastmasters. In fact, I started 2 Toastmasters clubs. I started coaching the kids at a very posh cricket club. And this way, very soon, social activities became a great prospecting activity for me. We've looked at periodicals and magazines. What about a center of influence? A center of influence is someone that may never buy from you, but they like you, they trust you, and they'll pass on referrals to you. We've also just got to keep our eyes and ears open all the time, just personal observation. Networking. Most people don't know how to network. You've got to know how to network. Go to networking meetings with a specific idea of developing a relationship with 3 to 4 people. Networking is not selling. Networking is not collecting 50 cards that are going to sit in one of your cupboards collecting dust. Networking is all about developing relationships that are mutually beneficial. Not what can I sell you, but how can we work together? Now, I like to network with high quality sports people. That's Sean Pollock, the English cricket player, Aussie cricket player. That's a guy called Zig Ziglar, world's greatest motivator. Kelly Holmes, Gary Bailey, who used to play for Manchester United. We all know Parky, the chat show host, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Sebastian Coe, Frank McClintock. And really, your business is all about getting in front of the right people. Now, the thing that you have to have is an elevator speech. If somebody asks you, what do you do? Most people say, hi, I'm Frank Furness. I'm a salesman for XYZ. Well, that doesn't really mean anything. What you've got to do is write down 3 things that you do for your clients, 3 ways in which you help them. So if we break it down, the first part describes what it is that you do. So, hi, my name is Frank Furness. I help clients to, okay? First part, hi, I'm Frank Furness. I'm a sales and technology speaker. I help my clients to prospect better, ask better questions, and close more sales. Part 3, you add so that. That's the what's in it for them. So that they can hit all of their sales target early in the year, make big bonuses, play more golf, and enjoy life. So you've got to work out what your elevator speech is and how it's going to work for you. The next thing we're going to look at is your website. How does your website work for you? This is for you and some other resources you could buy to increase sales for your business. The first one here, if you go to www.frankfurnacerecsources.com/FNB, which stands for Finding New Business. That's my 3 CD package, which will have so much information on everything we've just been speaking about, but in a lot more detail. The next thing is frankfurnace.com/internet.cfm. This is a free ebook that I'm giving you with all kinds of ideas on how to make money on the internet. The next thing is 39 sales closing scripts. If you're in sales, this is what you need. www.frankfurnace.com/closingscripts.cfm. Go and take a look at my normal resource site where I have lots and lots of free resources. That's just frankfurnaceresources.com. And here's the big thing. If you want stacks of free downloads, ebooks, software, and more than you could ever think of, www.frankfurnace.com/free_ebook. downloads.cfm.